Okay, right. Hope you can hear me. Hope I'm getting this right, because this will be embarrassing if it doesn't all work. But this is my first ever recording. I'm not quite ready to go streaming just yet, so I'm going to record initially. This is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We're going to be doing the whole playthrough from Mass Effect through to Mass Effect 3. This is the first time I've played it now. I've played the original trilogy. Um, I'm going to be going through on Insanity. I don't know how well I'll do. Um, I have played all the previous games with on Insanity. Or have I? 2 and 3 I definitely have. You know, 1 I'm not sure if I have. Anyway, as you can see, this is the first time I've booted the game beyond an initial test, so I'm acknowledging all this good stuff. I haven't even installed 2 and 3 apparently. Thank goodness, because I had not checked that. I assumed it did all 3. That's fine, because we're starting with Mass Effect anyway. Let's have a quick look at the options first. Subtitles we will want on. I'm going to put them small. Narration on, gameplay feedback on, fine. Switch profile and credits, we don't need that. Select Mass Effect. Now, let's have a little look-see then. So this is Mass Effect 1. It is already a good deal prettier than it used to be, but, you know. Looks aren't everything, as I tell my lady. Start a new career. And when I play through
Welcome
the...
to Alliance Military
I'll
Database.
let this play.
Classified information requested.
Yes, I want all the classified info.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. We've got our original, our proper Lady Jane Shepherd here. Look at that. So are we male or female? We're gonna... I have to say, I do love a FemShep. And, you know, she's got an official face now. Official hairdo, the lot. Should we do a FemShep? Let's do a FemShep.
Please log in to access your profile.
What's a good name? Well, we'll keep it. We'll keep it Jane. Let's go Jane. Jane Shepherd.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alliance Military. No, hang on a minute. Soul Survivor Earthborn. I didn't...
Please log in to access
Maybe
your
I
profile.
have to... Oh, okay. No, that's what I'm after.
Please
Custom
log in
female.
to
We're going to stick with
your
Jane.
profile.
Data corruption in
Warning,
the hips, apparently.
data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, if you're a spacer, from what I recall, Mummy lives and she is captain of a starship somewhere. We get a message in Mass Effect 3. And there's, I think, an opportunity in Mass Effect 1 in the Citadel to help a former shipmate of hers. Colonist Mindvar, I think, is all about. I think that comes through and bring down the sky when you're dealing with. Not sure. Actually, I can't remember that one. I'm not sure if I've done that one. And this is when gangs come after you and ask to help you out. So let's go. Raised on the streets. Slavers. I can't remember the story to this, so let's go that. It's
Confirm psychological profile.
Sole Survivor. You know, it's a bit hackneyed, but I do love the war hero story. Being the Skillian Blitz. The hero of Skillian Blitz. Let's go with war hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, I've been told that things have been somewhat improved for this, and we can use weapons. Bloom's not as bad. That said, you know, I do use the weapons in this game. You know, I do use powers, but Sentinels, biotic attack. Expensive combat. See, at the end of the day, there are points where you're on your own. You need to be able to hold your own when weapons and things are cooling down. Personally, I don't feel I got that right until Mass Effect 3. And Soldier will allow me to train in all the weapons. So I'm gonna go Soldier.
Confirm facial identification.
I'm gonna go Soldier. Stick with the default
Profile
appearance. So we're
reconstruction
badass,
complete.
FemShep, Soldier, War Hero, Colonist from Mindwar. Let's do this.
Identification confirmed.
Insanity. Auto level up, no chance. Level scaling, legendary. I believe that means that you can get to top level in one playthrough, which is what we want, because then we'll want to move on to Mass Effect 2. Auto save, yes, I think so. Squad power, go nuts, people. Just go nuts.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Shepard is the best we've got. Year 2148. Explorers on Mars find the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. The decades that follow, these mysterious artifacts reveal startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. Basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in the human universe. The species of the universe call it the Mass Effect, which, interestingly, they don't, ever. In the entire game, they call it EZO, they call it Element Zero, they never call it Mass Effect.
The Arcturus Prime
Anyway.
relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
He sounds
Aye,
mad.
Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Well, this is a good deal prettier, to be fair. Right, first and foremost, controls, invert. Thank you. That's a better. Right, try not to shoot anything or blow anything up. I don't really know the console controls. When I played previously, I played on PC, so this is all new. Hi, Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my
Does
way to
wanna
give
see
him a
me.
status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
Well, with all due respect, you know, you're in the military, and why would you need to know? You're told where to go and when, right?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
Probably.
All we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Let's hear about Normandy's stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
You're in the military, mate. How did you get as far as you got without being kept in the dark ever?
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man.
No man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not.
No, you
It
can't.
still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus
You
looks
wearing
like
lip
he's
gloss,
expecting some
Presley?
heavy action. I don't like it.
You know, I want to say just do your job, but I am going to be a paragon run on this because, to be honest, Renegade options are just dick moves in certainly the early game.
I better head down and see the captain.
Yes, ma'am.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do... What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Won't get a chance this time, I'm afraid. Oh,
You
wait,
need to calm
spoilers,
down,
sorry.
Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Chanquas is definitely looking younger in this remaster. Nice. Okay. Hey, Nihilus. How you doing?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Is that a threat? No, it's not.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Covert pickup. Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean? Okay, for the newcomers here, let's find out what Protheans are.
Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
You do sound worried. Let's go with that.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's
Failing
more.
that, make trouble for someone else.
Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Quite right.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache.
A small data
Who knows
cache.
what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Makes sense to me. Let's rock.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties.
Yep.
We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Whoa, cool.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
Engaging them? I thought we were already engaged.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
It looks a bit prettier, that's for sure.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander.
Oh, those
Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
I hate these helmets.
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeters.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you straight out.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
It looks a lot prettier. See, I always remember they were always talking about Eden Prime like it was some sort of paradise, and it frankly looked crap in the first game.
To me!
Key. I'm gonna have to check the controls. Sorry, peeps. 1 second here. Ooh, see, that's what I didn't want to do. Right, so X is grenade. What's A? A is sprint. B is melee.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're fine.
Ooh! Y was a waste in metagel. Okay, I can control.
Huddle up!
Huddle up, okay. Okay, so my powers are right button for powers, left button for weapons. Okay. Right, let's power it up. Yes, toggle stupid helmet. Get rid of that. Assault rifles, yes. Charm, yes, yes. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? Caden. We're going to need decryption, we're going to need first aid. We're going to lose your helmet as well because it looks ridiculous. Jenkins, I think you're fine, mate. Reflections, look. Nice, nice, nice. Improved sighting, toxic seals, nice. Bit of sprint, fatigue, okay. Bit of fire, looks quite pretty, doesn't it?
Oh god, what happened here?
Dead guys. Gruesome. Okay, what are they on? They're on appropriate weapons, so I'm not going to mess with them. This is a lot smoother, I have to say. A lot smoother. That is not bad at all. Sorry, Jenkins, mate.
Right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Stay focused.
mix here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Attack to your target. Left and right to a place. Regroup. Okay. Whoop. Right then. Okay, we're not doing too badly here. Here comes Ash. Not a fan of that armor. Really not a fan of that armor. Squishy. Okay. This is okay. Definitely on insanity. Okay. Ashley Williams. Preferred the one in The Evil Dead, but hey.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Come on,
aye,
Ashley.
Ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Exciting! And what about those scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
I wouldn't bet on it. before the attack.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Move out!
Alright, no need to shout, is there, lady? Come on. Right then. Yes, yes, I know. Let's check it out then. Okay. Ashley, lose the helmet, you look like an idiot. Nil point. Okay. Save Eden Prime. Hey, goodies, 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 goodies. One of those. Tidy. One of those. Tidy. Let's have a look at equipment then. Tech and Bartic protection improved. Shields a little bit improved. Damage protection. Oh. No, back to Onyx. Let's not do that. So, let's look at upgrades. What we have here is chemical rounds, toxic damage, radioactive rounds, cooldown rate. No. Improved sighting, max accuracy. Yeah, I'll have that. Why not? Geth, get your head out. Cover up, Shepard, come on. Right, let's dealt with him. Shoot him in the leg. Come on, draw them out. Tidy. We done? Kinda looks like we're done. We're done. Goodies, goodies, goodies.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Ooh, look. Dead humans. That sucks. Okay. We have a level up to have, so... Need my charm. What have I got? 5 points. Nice. Health regen. Yeah, sod it. I'm going to have all that. And need them as weapons damage. And that. Caden, you're going to be our first aid guy and decryption guy. You're generally hopeless for everything else. You're just going to be a tank, and to be honest, Ashley, I don't think I'm going to be bringing you along very much. Right, Banshee, heatsink much less, accuracy much less, damage a bit higher. No new shotguns. Striker, pistol, Reaper. Always a bit depressing when all your new stuff's no better than your old stuff. Right, okay. Caden, you can have the better pistol. I'm not putting stupid ammo bits on there. And am I going to give you the light scorpion armor? That's substantially better than what you've got at the moment, so yes. Okay. Save. I think this will get tough on Insanity. At the moment, nothing too challenging, but our first taste really will be when we get rushed by the husks.
Looks like they hit the camp
Get
hard.
a taste of that in a minute.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Keep your guard up.
Oh god, they're still alive.
They're really not, though, are
What
they?
did the Geth do to them?
Oh, how good are we with the shotgun? Dead husks. Upgrade kit. Yes, please. Thank you. Turian armor. Cool. And a Reaper. Giggles. Reaper. Giggles. Haha. Reaper, Avenger, Turian thermal armor. Okay. Right, now I haven't done any decryption.
Security locks engaged.
The puzzles might be different, so I'm going to save this in case I noobishly fail to do this. Okay. Repeat the sequence of button presses before time expires. Okay. No, that's pretty easy then, to be fair.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Thank the Maker.
Close the door before they come back.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Oh, alright, Mr. Cheerful.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Well, let's hope they kick in.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Unleashed
Manuel,
the darkness.
please. This isn't the time.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the
The
destroyers.
things that haven't been seen in all the time humanity's been a spacefaring nation.
We could hear the battle outside.
It's a bit odd that
gunfire,
everyone knows that they're
screams.
Geth.
I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet.
But
we just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
goodbye.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush,
God, it's
Manuel,
tempting
go
to
lie
punch that
down.
guy.
You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
I want your stuff. You don't have any stuff? What use are you lot then? Come on. Get them guns out. What do we got up here? Nihilus!
Saren.
Saren? Why, you look like a positive good guy.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Motherfucker. I mean...
What is that? Off in the distance.
Whoa, cool. Though, you gotta say that is a lot of pollution for something powered by Ezo, right? I mean... Oh, badass! Okay. He seems surprisingly resilient. Beep, 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 beep. We have run out of thermals. Here we go. Die. 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 It's the weapon for husks, there's no doubt about that. Ooh, malfunctioning object. Yes, please. I will have your malfunctioning shotgun and striker.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
You look like a
Tell me
scumbag,
everything
Cole.
you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
You're damn right I do, you cheeky little...
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works
Powell?
the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I'm gonna go slap him about.
Good luck.
Okay. Caden, you get yet another pistol upgrade. That is substantially better, to be fair. Okay. I, on the other hand, not swapping to that. I'm not swapping to that either. No point changing that. They're all worse. Okay. Let's see what we have.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Chemical rounds and anti-personnel rounds. Not much use against Geth, are they? Oh dear, Nihilus.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us up north.
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
What about
We
the
were
beacon?
told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, and the attack.
Cheeky.
They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
Really?
You survived because you're lazy?
Well, and because your supervisor sucks. Who the hell doesn't notice that a guy's sleeping on the job?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
High explosive. Well, sure, let's do that. Grenade. High explosive, plus 10% damage, plus 50 centimeter radius. Weapons force, thanks very much. Sounds like a plan. Save, because I'm guessing we're getting out of tutorial mode now. Good work, Caden. Come on in, snipers. Let's see what we can do. Oh dear. Thank that was good power usage, to be fair. What are you lot shooting at? Because I can't see anything. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was a shot. Nice. Okay. That was a handy. That prime would have been all sorts of trouble without Caden's power use, to be fair.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Set the charges. Okay. Time to save the colony.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Come on, stick your head out and die. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Getting a lot of Turian armor here. This sucked. Caden, you do cross. Okay, that's them dealt with. Let's see what we can get out of our boxes of goodies here. Striker, Banshee. Storage locker. Cute. Heat. Right, finally we're getting some useful shit out of here. Right, okay, so heat sinks are really good. Because, what can I say? I like shooting stuff. And heat sinks mean I can shoot more stuff. This... Nothing up here. Caden, you're so soft and squishy, aren't you? Look at you, limping along. Technician's kit. Shock just imagine old Portal 2, you know, the springy, bouncy boots, Everfall boots, or whatever they call them. Ooh, great. Quarian armor, and a better sniper rifle, maybe, hopefully. Okay, we have succeeded. One beacon, check it. What could possibly go
Normandy,
wrong?
the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Yep, he's getting sucked up to the mothership here. Shepard to the rescue!
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Oops. You know, don't you just hate it when you go to use technology and it blows up in your face?
The ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
This human must be eliminated. Crack on and give it your best shot, mate.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death,
Bad,
destruction...
scary things.
Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko
Shame
agrees
she's a
with you.
racist.
That's why I added her to our crew.
Racist old harpy, but hey.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon.
You don't know anything.
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll stop him.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Right, let's chat to our peeps.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
See, this is one of those things. You know, I'm not going to pretend I'm a white guy, privileged, that's just how it is. Ironically, this show, in a tame way, this game does actually show something. If you're nice to this guy, he comes onto you. You can't be nice but platonic. It's just funny, isn't it? Anyway, yeah.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines.
Mind you, she's a bit
we
flirty.
stick together.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
My family were homesteaders on Mindoir. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready.
If they
Commander.
believe a word of it. Doc?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
You never got your piercing-eyed fella, though.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Well, that is pretty lucky, isn't it? I mean, you know, crippling insanity versus a migraine. I think you'd probably go with a migraine, wouldn't you?
I should go.
Thanks, Doc.
Goodbye,
Later.
Commander.
Ashley Williams?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Did you ever meet him?
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
There's nothing special about me, Williams. Anyone would have done the same.
Held off an entire enemy platoon? Alone? With all due respect, Commander, I think you've got somebody watching over you.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yep, you'll do fine. But try not to be racist, because there's really no need for it. Okay, so what we're going to do here, a bit of codexing. I think we're going to call it a quits shortly. What we'll do is we'll get our view of the Citadel, which will be quite cool, and let the cutscene play out, and then we'll save up and call it a night.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I've got to say, this is definitely better. The quality of life on the play, you know, the controls, the gameplay is brilliant, and the looks and feels. It's really brought it up to modern standard. I mean, it's maybe not quite there, but given how old this game is,
flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
There we go.
This is an outrage!
It's an outrage.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Seren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Well, see, that is bullshit, isn't it? CSEC can't
Captain
really investigate
I see you brought
off the records, off the books,
Just the
special
ground team
agent
from Eden
with,
Prime.
like,
In
super
case you
high
had any
clearance.
questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Seren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, fair one. I hate politicians too. Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Road cluster. She particularly concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team can investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for this sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Sounds like something I'll have to deal with later. Okay. Yeah, we're going to call it quits there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed my first ever stream. Not really a stream, because I'm just recording for YouTube at this stage. I am tempted to stream. I would like to stream. I don't have the kit, really. You can probably tell that my microphone and camera setup aren't exactly what they should be. Well, I don't have a camera. Microphone is not up to par, so I do need to step up the equipment, but first impressions, Mass Effect Legendary, are that it's definitely had some major quality of life upgrades. It plays much more smoothly and more action RPG-y, if you like, than the original, which was far more an RPG that you got to shoot guns in. Really enjoying it. It's always been an absolutely amazing game, to be fair, always. This just brings it up to the modern day, I guess. But it's, yeah, it's worth the money, I have to say. So far, I'm happy. Anyway, hope you'll join me. I plan to upload the next step tomorrow, which will be the Citadel, and the next mission after that, which is likely to be probably Ferros to get the Liara. I think. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Join us for the next part. Thanks very much.